A man booked a ride home at 12:11 in the morning. Less than half an hour later, he was found unconscious near Suntec City. The 43-year-old pedestrian died after an alleged hit-and-run at the Suntec Convention Center loading bay on July 16th. Police were alerted at about 12:40 in the morning to an accident involving a car and a pedestrian along 1 Raffles Boulevard. The Singapore Civil Defense Force received the call 5 minutes later. By the time police officers reached the location, the driver had already left. The injured man was taken unconscious to Tan Tock Sung Hospital. He later passed away. Police subsequently arrested a 38-year-old male driver for drink driving and driving without due care and attention causing death. He is also assisting with investigations for allegedly failing to stop after the accident. Investigations are still ongoing. This means the complete sequence of events has not yet been publicly established, and no final conclusion should be drawn about criminal responsibility. However, the known timeline has left the victim's family searching for answers. According to a close friend, the man was found near lamppost 157 by a passerby who called for help. His phone records reportedly showed that he had booked a private hire ride at 12:11 in the morning. The driver of that ride later marked him as a no-show. His partner was waiting for him at home, expecting him to return that night. The missing piece is what happened during the 29 minutes between the booking and the emergency call. That gap may appear small, but it could contain crucial details. Where was the man waiting? Did anyone see the car involved? Was there security camera or vehicle camera footage showing what happened before or after the collision? These details could help investigators reconstruct the route, timing, and actions of everyone involved. What makes this case especially serious is the reported combination of 3 separate issues. There was a fatal collision. The driver allegedly left before officers arrived. Police also arrested him for suspected drink driving. Each element raises a different concern. Drink driving is about the decision made before a vehicle moves. Careless driving concerns what happens while the vehicle is being operated. Failing to stop concerns what a driver does after an accident. The final charges, if any, will depend on the evidence gathered by police. That distinction matters because an arrest is not the same as a conviction. The courts must still consider the investigation findings, forensic evidence, witness accounts, and any available video recordings. For the public, the wider lesson begins much earlier than the crash itself. A person who has been drinking does not need to wait until feeling completely drunk before deciding not to drive. Alcohol can affect judgment, reaction time, and awareness before the danger feels obvious to the driver. Singapore already offers alternatives such as taxis, private hire vehicles, and designated drivers. The hardest part is often not finding another way home. It is making that decision before confidence overrides caution. There is also an important responsibility after any collision. Stopping allows the driver to call for emergency help, warn other road users, and provide investigators with immediate information. Even a few minutes can matter when someone is seriously injured. Leaving the scene may also create delays and uncertainty at the exact moment when clear information is most valuable. Another important part of this story is the passerby who noticed the injured man and called for help. That action shows why public awareness matters. Witnesses may hold information that seems minor to them, but becomes important when combined with camera footage, phone records, and vehicle movements. The family has reportedly received updates from police, but the loss cannot be reduced to a case number. The man was a partner, a father, a relative, and a friend. Someone was waiting for him to walk through the door. Instead, that family was left trying to understand what happened during the final minutes of his journey. My view is that strong penalties remain necessary, but enforcement alone cannot prevent every tragedy. The more effective barrier is a culture where friends intervene early venues encourage safe transport, and drivers treat leaving the car behind as the normal choice after drinking. There is no weakness in taking a ride home. The real failure is allowing pride or convenience to place another person's life at risk. Do you think Singapore should focus more on tougher enforcement or on stopping people from making the decision to drive after drinking in the first place? For more trusted Singapore news and clear analysis, support the video, share it with others, and subscribe to 2230.